SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Look out! He's open on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of...
He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Henderson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Making the adjustment. Rolls right. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lewis. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you...
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch. He is in. Touchdown, SMU. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lagway wants to throw. Release to the back. Right side, it's Morris. Drag down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Inside. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Throwing, Lagway. Left side is Turner. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Here's Lagway to pass. Still looking to his right. Fires on the move. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bears with the 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. In the red area, it's Beal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out wide right, it's Henderson. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Finds a crease, it's Henderson. Swamped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Complete on the comeback. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's Lewis to throw. They're all over him. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The ride. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Mustangs have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Give to the running back. Maybe some room here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again.
And he rolls into the house. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Flagway. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Makes a man miss. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the gun, it's Morris. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the RPO got him. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Driving forward, it's Beal. Turning it on. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Morris. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Can't get him to the ground. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up a big play. Nice.
Found the seam on the left. Touchdown, Mustangs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Flagway wants to throw. They're working that left side.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Got it, looking for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
They're facing a third down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The screen, and watch out. At the 45 on his way. zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll try to do it himself. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 11 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equally. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On the move. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Out wide left, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bears will hustle to the line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and...
Oh, he found a space on the right. The 30. He's at the touchdown, SMU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Graham.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Graham. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Here's Lagway to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give. It's Beal. Pass to 6. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Turner. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun on third down, Lagway just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Morris. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Montgomery. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. This is a designed run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. Going over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. He's past the marker. At the 30. He's at the... and he scores! Touchdown, Mustangs! That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Number 99, sets a kick
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Montgomery. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll ride him again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Bears want to move quickly. Right side, it's Miller. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Holding this fourth quarter lead, and they're going to try to finish it off with a gamble on fourth down. Flagway to throw for it on fourth. Going long. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense trying to take it back. Finally brought down. What a play. Only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. It's inside. It's Montgomery. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So
trying to burn this defensive back. Got it down the field. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Still looking. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense has it. They're on the move. Flying down the right side. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Baylor. The defense putting points on the board.
this is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Had to force that one.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. They get to him as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. To the air again, Lewis. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
It's Lewis again. Look out. Hit as he throws. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Well, it's a moment in a game offensively where you like to think you can just run the football and that down in distance and stay on the field, but David, the defense wasn't having it. They completely bowed up front. Physical, and they dominated in that play. Absolutely nowhere for that guy to go, and this offense is going to walk out of here with the out.
And maybe you thought you could catch him off guard by running the football. You got to have it. You got to get this first down to extend the drive, to stay in the game. But the defense was not fooled. They were absolutely ready, in position, secure, strong, physical tackle in a big-time moment to get the W.
First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Enough to move the chains. There he goes. Touchdown, Bears! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to run it to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Running it to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.